We are at a critical point in the stock market, my friends. Let us go over what is happening with the markets. You can see on my left-hand side, a lot of blood, a lot of red on my watch list. We look at the SPY and we go to the daily. What do you notice up here? You notice something? You notice this double top? That's a double top if I've ever seen one. And the last time we crossed under on the MACD here, we fell from 565 to 510. If we get another cross under and SPY does not hold up here, we will see this start to come down. A lot of people hate the word bear market, but the reality is we can't go straight up forever, just like we can't go straight down forever. Look at this bear market here where we dropped from 462 to a low of 339, and here's your bull market, right? From 339 to a high of 565. So things don't go down forever, things don't go up forever. That much we know. So if the SPY does not hold here, especially this support at 556, if it doesn't hold, we're going to break down. And we're going to come down, and it's going to bring everything else down with it because this represents the top 500 companies. NVIDIA stock, same thing. If it doesn't hold here at support, it's going to get ugly, especially for stocks like Soundhound. And that's what this video is about. It's about Soundhound, you know. But I just want to talk about the markets as a whole so you guys know what's going on here. Soundhound, again, if NVIDIA breaks down, if we see SPY break down, if we see all these breakdowns across the market, it's going to get real ugly, which is good. For me, that's good. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I like cheap. I've been through a bear market before. Things get so cheap that people are scared to buy because they're afraid they're going to buy into something that's going to go to zero. But you want to buy their fear and ride it back up during the bull run, just kind of how, yeah, kind of how NVIDIA went from 100s to thousands, right? So bear market is nothing more than an opportunity. So give me a bear market. I'm more than happy to load up during a bear market. But for Soundhound, keep an eye on NVIDIA, keep an eye on SPY. If we start to break down, it's going to bring everything else down with it. And we will see this come back down under 4. Easily. And a lot of people were saying, oh, it's not going to come back down to 4. It'll never see that again. Yeah, that's what they all say. They all say the same thing. Oh, we're never going to see those prices. Well, we are on the cusp of breaking down here. Even Bitcoin miners right now they're struggling. Bitcoin itself as well. Bitcoin, look at that. If Bitcoin doesn't hold here today at 62, it's going to come down to 60. If 60 doesn't hold, we could easily go back down to 50. You know, people were quick to buy the dip. You know what's funny? We dropped here and people were quick to buy that dip. Look at this V shape. But that doesn't mean the bull run's gonna continue. This could be that last hurrah before we head lower. That's why I'm saying exercise caution. This is why you wait to buy as close to the bottom as possible. And I've been patient. Look at this sideways action for weeks now. Look at this sideways action for weeks. I've been very patient waiting for this to come down to $4 because that's the buy zone for me. Which is why I haven't alerted it in the Discord. If you're in my premium Discord, feel free to join if you want to join the premium Discord. That's where I alert everything. We exercise patience and discipline to buy as close to the bottom as possible. And sometimes you just gotta wait a couple weeks, okay? That's just how it is. Anyone who's buying up here at 5s, they might be disappointed when it drops a whole dollar on their heads, which is about 20%, I believe, right? From $5 to $4. Isn't that like a 20% drop? That's quite a bit. That's why I'm saying, like, let's just be patient and wait. Let me look if there's any news here. BlackRock pulls the trigger on Soundhound AI and C3 AI shares. Interesting. I guess they bought in. Let me see if I can make this bigger for you guys. We have high conviction that AI. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm not signing up for anything. But yeah, people are going to buy AI stock, especially good ones like Soundhound. Well worth buying. I'm assuming they bought. If BlackRock bought at $5, I feel sorry for them. That just comes to show you that even big companies like that doesn't mean just because they're a big company doesn't mean they're better than most. They're better at holding it because most people aren't good at holding long term. They just want to flip it like I do. But in terms of buying at the best price point possible, that is where we come in. So yeah, I think that's all there is to say about the market and Soundhound. I'm looking at SPY right now. Like SPY really has to, like, we need to hold and break out to new highs, or this is a change in the pattern. See here? You see this? You see this, guys? We reached a top here, we pulled back, and then we broke out, right? We broke out. Look at that breakout. We went higher, pulled back, broke out again. In order for a stock to continue to break out to new highs, it has to continue this pattern of breaking out over and over again. This would be the first time in a long time that we're not breaking out. So this is your warning. Like, exercise caution, please. You do not want to be the one that bought at $5 here on Soundhound, and then we go into a bear market and it drops to $1. And so many people are just going to be like, oh my God, why did I buy at 5? So I've seen this. I'm telling you this from experience. If you want to, there's a Word document in the description below if you want to check out my thoughts on the markets, the strategies that I go over, how I got into the markets, how I developed my strategies. It's about a 12-page pamphlet, 14-page pamphlet. It's not long. You can read it while you're taking a dump. But there you'll see my bottom buying strategy. It's just exercising patience and discipline. It's nothing mind-blowing. It's just that most people in this world do not have patience or discipline, especially when it comes to their money on the line. So, yeah. Where's that article I was going to go over? There is one simple reason I expect Soundhound AI to beat the market over the next 7 years. The company has a huge backlog of long-term contracts and other unfilled orders just waiting to convert into cash-based revenues. The backlog was worth $723 million in the second quarter. That's up from $682 million in the previous quarter. Now the rate of year-over-year growth has accelerated to 113%. The company is busy securing new contracts. Meanwhile, Soundhound has started to collect subscription fees and other revenues from previously dormant contracts. As a result, its revenues have been skyrocketing, and we know that next year they see themselves making well over $150 million, and I think they're probably underselling it, and they're going to over-deliver. They seem to be the kind of company that likes to do that. Because originally next year, 2025, their prediction was their prediction for total revenues next year, full year, was $100 million, I believe, and then they upped that to $150. So I think they're underselling it. That seems to be the pattern with them. As we get to know a stock more, you'll start to notice their patterns and what they like to do. Do they like to undersell it and over deliver, or do the opposite, or just kind of just straight up tell you what's going on without really over delivering and underselling? Every stock is different in that case. Yeah, they made that one acquisition. Yeah, there's a lot underway for this one, and I think the ones that are sleeping on it are the ones that don't look past the fact that it's $5. Because some people don't like buying things under $5. Because technically, any stock under $5 is a penny. It's considered a penny stock, which to me that's insane. I think a penny stock should be labeled something like this. That's at double zeros. That's a penny stock. I think that's. I don't know why the market considers anything under $5 a penny stock, but hey, I guess technically I'm holding a penny stock in Soundhound, which I'm more than happy to do so. Especially with how much potential there is in that one. Anyways, that is it for the video. I will see you guys in the next one.